Hey guys, Desolate Magic Aaron. For some reason, spoilers have started for Edge of Eternities, the new space set, despite people already having it in their hands. Once again, good job, WotC Logistics team. So there's a bonus sheet and some kind of special guest thing. I don't know what's in what at this point, who cares, but I'm going to show them off, at least the ones that weren't already spoiled on my channel. So we've got Celestial Colonnade, the famous man land, looking kind of cool there. I should mention these are all reprints, so I'm not going to, actually read them. But we got Gemstone Caverns, because of course, I should probably mention that all of the reprints in that one series are lands, making them potentially valuable. Those are the most valuable permanents in the game. Next up, we got High Market. That is not a good card. Then we got Mana Confluence. Hello. Then we get into like the special guest reprints, which is Nexus of Fate. Ooh, free casting. I like the artwork. I don't like the functionality. At least the words are technically on it. Then we've got Paradox Haze. I've actually never heard of that. It's Enchant Player. At the beginning of Enchanted Player's first upkeep each turn, that player gets an additional upkeep step after this step. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's not like a curse, it's like the opposite. Then we got Sliver Overlord, which is going to be a mountain of money. Magus of the Moon. I love these covers, by the way. Before my time, but still classic. Then going back to the other series, I mean, we got Special Guest, which is the like movie posters, comic book covers, whatever they're going for. But then the bonus sheet, I guess, despite the fact that the special gifts are obviously from a bonus sheet, like by name, whatever. I don't claim to understand it. Just pay them $1,000 a box, open your damn stuff, and lose 80%. And maybe you'll pull some of these. Oh boy. Yeah. So Blinkmoth Nexus, good card. Kind of annoying. Then we got Eldrazi Temple. Okay, a little more recent, but it's pretty good. Then we got Nesting Grounds, because of course they're going to do that one. Come on. And Thespian's Stage. Not historically all that expensive, I remember. Then we've got the weirdest looking actual spoiler, Alpha Real Stone Chosen. We've already seen this card, but like, did they actually do the meme and flush this down a toilet and take a picture? Anyway, some new lands here. This is interesting. We got Adagia Windswept Bastion. It's a land planet, and it enters tapped. It taps for one white, but then it has station. So if you have 12 or more, basically cumulatively crude power, it looks like 3+1. I mean, if they're gonna spoil these, like, give us a real picture of them. Tap it, create a token that's a copy of target artifact or enchantment you control, except it's legendary. Activate only as a sorcery. So you could do it precisely one time. You could only have 2 copies. Very interesting. I think that limitation's nice. It comes in tap. There's a really big trade-off. It's not dual color, but it's like really good, but you have to invest in it. Next up, we got Caveron Memorial World, a land planet, of course. It's the red one station, 12+, gotcha. Pay 2, tap it, sack a land, create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token. Then creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain haste until end of turn. Not really worth it except in Robot Tribal. Then we got Evendo Waking Haven. So it's the green one. You know what it does. Station 12. Great. Cool. Pay 1 green. Tap it. Add 1 green for each creature you control. I think that was already spoiled. My memory isn't perfect. So moving on to the more exciting ones, we've got Wormwall Sweeper. So it's a 2-cost colorless and artifact spacecraft. When it enters, surveil 2, and then station. If you get to 4+, it is flying and 2/2. I think since that's on the same line, it otherwise is not a 2/2. That's usually how that works. So that's just like useful, damage in the air. I feel like everything's going to fly in this set, but, we'll see. Next up, Sir Vondam the Lucent. He's 2 generic, 1 white, double black, 4/4 legendary creature, human knight, death touch lifelink. Love that combo in those colors. Let's go. I'm going to get something out of my investment if I went those 2 specific colors in a limited match, just saying. When he enters or attacks, other creatures you control get +1/+0 and death touch until end of turn. But not lifelink, because honestly, that would be a little nuts. And they got that stupid 5-cost just win the damn game vampire that everybody hates and should have been banned. Don't know what they were thinking. I mean, we all do know what they were thinking. It was, hey, look at the top results. Oh, crap. And that is the level of thought that went into it. If you look at the tournament that just happened, I believe, yesterday, it's all just blue-black mid-range. So good job, guys. You almost fixed the problem. You fixed exactly 2/3 of it, maybe. Leaving one standout deck that can't be beaten. Well, at least there's rotation. Next up, weapons manufacturing. This is the one that Mark was talking about. This is nuts. So 2-cost red non-legendary enchantment. Just keep that in mind, all right? Only one of them has to be red, by the way. Whenever a non-token artifact you control enters, create a colorless artifact token named Munitions with when this token leaves the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to any target, including your face. This is going to cause havoc in other formats. Then we've got the Endstone. It looks like some kind of MacGuffin thing. Let's find out. Not a story spotlight, though, but I mean, come on. So because it's a proper noun, like a name, it's legendary. That's the rule. Not, oh, should the player be allowed to have 2 of these? No. Story only, okay? We only do story logic in this card game, not functional logic. Anyway, 7-cost colorless legendary artifact. Whenever you play a land or cast a spell, draw a card. We were warned. Mark warned us. He tried to warn us. At the beginning of your end step, your life total becomes half of your starting life total, rounded up. Over and over and over and over. Now, when it says becomes, I think that exact phrasing bypasses life gain, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think I've ever even seen an example of that. So if it's higher, it'll go down. If it's lower, it'll go up. So, 10 just becomes 10. And then in multiplayer, it's higher. Or multiplayer commander, pardon me. So if your opponent can't do 10 damage in one turn, they can't beat you. And that seems insane, except that they've already got an Angel that I think costs 6. It's actually cheaper than Platinum Angel. And it says you can't lose the game and your opponent can't win the game. So, kind of pales in comparison to that. Unless, of course, you get to run both, and this is colorless, which I find to be more problematic. I don't know. I don't like it. Next up, we got a Ruberoid, a.k.a. a similar creature to Aruberus, I guess is what that would translate to. So that's the snake that circled the world and ate its own tail, whatever. Okay, cool. So it's a mythic creature plant worm. Costs 4, but it's double green, because this is a mono-heavy set. And it's a 1/3, but at the beginning of combat on your turn, put X/1/1 counters on each creature you control, where X is this creature's power. So just throw some equipment on her to counters or something, and giddy up, you win the game for 4 mana. They're going with this power level right after rotation. This ain't the only card, man. This is really messed up. But you can already win on turn 4 with that stupid, not Mana Gorger Hydra, whatever Hydra it is, where you drop in a land and double the number of counters on it. You get to swing for 32 and just win. I mean, compared to that, which is a deck I already won, I wonder why everybody's running mid-range control colors. Why could that be? Next up, who is a good boy? The answer is Chrome Companion, damn it. That's Robo Corgi. He's a 2-cost generic 2/1 artifact creature dog, and he is the most helpful little fellow because whenever he becomes tapped, you gain 1 life, but also if you pay 2, tap him, put target card from a graveyard on top of its owner's library. So get something that you don't want them to resurrect back into their library. Love it. Absolute sideboard card, if anybody played above best of 1 anymore. Or it can recycle a card into your library, and you'll have like a 1 in 50 shot of pulling it. I never really understood that mechanic, but if you're going to go fetch it, haha, pun intended. And the flavor text is Liberation Station's morale greatly improved after Rover took up residence. Damn right. Well, until he chews on a cable and kills everybody. But next up, there's Mutinous Massacre from the Warhammer people. It's 2 red, 2 black, 3 generic. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Choose even or odd. Oh, here we go. Destroy each creature with mana value of the chosen quality, then gain control of all creatures until end of turn. What? It's worse than Mark let on. Untap them, they gain haste until end of turn, 0 is even. Well, not if you're playing roulette. So the flavor text is interesting. Caveron's degradation poisoned many hearts, which the monoists, were happy to exploit. Don't know what that means, but if it's people who only want to use 1 color of mana, I'm joining. I'm joining that cult. I don't know anything about it. I'm there. Sign me up. Next up, Banishing Light. You cast it, you exile something. There you go. Reprint, love it. One of my favorite cards. Let's go. Classic. Come on. Then we've got Singularity Rupture. It's 2 black, 1 blue, 3 generic. So like when they go multi in this set, they go like weird multi. Destroy all creatures, then any number of target players, period, end of sentence. Okay, fine. Each mill half their library rounded down. Oh, good. So traumatized but worse. Okay, you guys know why I hate this. You gotta count your library, write down the number. Imagine you're doing this in paper right now. Count it again while not changing the order, not shuffling, and grab the top half, and then put the rest there. So you got to count it, then count it again. That is so much of a complete and utter waste of time. In digital, it's a millisecond, but like, this is just stupid. What is the point? It's just idiotic. It's not even a real mill card. It's just a waste of space. Pun intended, even though I didn't. Next up, Arch Enemy's Charm. It's a triple black instant. Oh, it's an Arch Charm. That's what they meant by this. And there's only one, I guess. Okay, cool. Maybe there's not, though. Who knows? Choose one. Exile target creature or planeswalker. Okay, and just a little targeted, beyond a kill spell for triple black. Okay. Return one or two target creatures and or planeswalker cards from your graveyard to your hand. That's annoying, but it's not straight into play, so whatever. And then put 2 1/1 counters on target creature you control. It gains lifelink until end of turn. That just seems like a white ability, but like, okay. I mean, I like all of that. Like, remove something or hit them harder. Like, whatever you want to do, whatever you need to do. I think Black Attrition is going to survive rotation, though. So, yeah, people could be playing this. Next up, Chrome Companion again, because I can. Who put me in charge of editing? So next up, there's Gene Morph Imago, which is a 1 blue, 1 green, so kind of low for like a 2 color in this set. Can't really figure out what they're doing with these colors, but, honestly, probably neither can they. 1/3 flying, okay, landfall. Whenever land you control enters, target creature has base power toughness 3/3 until end of turn, either yours or theirs. If you control 6 or more lands, that creature has base power and toughness 6/6 until end of turn. Oh, so landfall is gonna be blue. They're going 3-color landfall, if you recall from my last video. That's interesting. Then we've got Frenzied Baloth, because in space, nobody can hear you complain that Baloths are in the set again. It's a 2-cost green 3/2 creature beast. This spell can't be countered, trample haste. Creature spells you control can't be countered, bout time. Combat damage can't be prevented. This is beep beep coming through in card form, and I love it. I build decks a little more complex than mono green, but you know what? God bless them. Just let them cast their creatures and hit ya, alright? You can blow up their creatures if you can blow up their creatures, but let them at least hit play for God's sake. Next up, and lastly, because I'm going to cut it off here because we have an entire separate video worth of additional spoilers. My gosh, they dumped it hard today. It's Sunset Saboteur. So it's a 2-cost black creature human rogue rare with menace 4/1. Hello, ward, discard a card, and whenever this creature attacks, put a 1/1 counter on target creature and opponent controls. That's an effect, not part of the, I guess, payment for attacking. I mean, that's not really how it would be phrased. I knew there had to be a drawback looking at those specs. I knew the last part had to be, so, I think with menace, a 1/1, it could backfire, but dang, you're hitting them, like, geez. So that is it for now. Just looking at these cards, I have zero interest in the lore. It's like, ooh, light versus dark, a space cult, and insects, and like, I don't care. That's so stupid. I've seen it all in sci-fi. I don't know if I just like then want something complex, or I just have an IQ higher than the average potato that likes WotC's latest attempts at writing. So I don't think I'll be covering or reading that, but have a day with it if you want. But thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you guys next time.